everyone, welcome back to my channel Learning with Pace. So in this particular video I'll be discussing that how British history started, or you can say the beginning of British history. So you must have heard about Anglo-Saxons, Anglo-Normans, but in this particular video I'll be talking about the time period of Celtic, okay, when Celtic used to live on the land which we call today is England. So Anglo-Saxon से पहले का टाइम पीरियड हम यहाँ पर पढ़ेंगे, ठीक है। तो शुरू करते हैं हमारा टॉपिक। मैं यहाँ लिख देती हूँ ब्रिटिश हिस्ट्री। So now whenever we discuss British history, you must remember two tribes, Celtic or you can say Celts. Celts were basically a local tribe, and this is the local tribe used to live on a land which we call today is England, right? So Celts were known as Celtic Britons, okay, and along with this tribe there was another local tribe also, and that was Gales. So Gales was also kind of a local tribe and used to live on a land which we call today is England, okay. मतलब ये इंग्लैंड के एरिया में रहा करते थे and on the central part to be precise. So they used to live on the center part of Europe up to 55 BC. So now what happened during this time period? Actually in 55 BC what we see that Roman people captured the land which we call today is England, okay. Roman people captured the area where Celts and Gales used to live. So from 55 BC to 407 AD, near around I would say 4th century, okay, 4 centuries, yeah, you can say 400 years, okay, the same thing. So basically Roman people, they captured the land which we call today's England. They captured England for around 400 years. Roman people ruled there for 4 centuries, okay. So whenever we go back to the history of Roman people, you must remember two names. Now the first one is Julius Caesar and the second one is King Claudius, okay. So I'll be writing here, the first one is Julius Caesar and the second one is King Claudius. Okay, wait a minute. Now if we talk about Julius Caesar, so basically he was born in Rome, okay, and near around 100 BC, and he was kind of very intellectual politician. You must remember that Julius Caesar was kind of very powerful and intellectual emperor of the time period. And it is a saying that when Julius Caesar came in power, because he had the support from the army of the Rome itself, and when he captured the power or he captured the throne, that time he became the ultimate ruler of the Rome. And before Julius Caesar, Rome was a republican state with shared powers. And since when Julius Caesar captured the throne of Rome, he became ultimate ruler, and this thing was not at all, मतलब एक तरीके से tolerate नहीं हुई. So this thing wasn't tolerated by few people. So they made a group and assassinated Julius Caesar. But you need to remember, before his assassination, what he did? He invaded on Britain. He invaded on England, okay. So in 55 BC, he invaded England and he captured the area where Celts and Gales used to live. And apart from Celts and Gales, other local tribes were, there. So Julius Caesar had a sort of battle with them also, and Julius Caesar won the battle and he captured the land. Then precisely after 90 years, after 90 or 100 years, who came? King Claudius came. Okay. So King Claudius, during the time period of 41 AD, he captured the throne. Okay. King Claudius captured the throne. But you need to remember one thing. When King Claudius captured the throne, that time people were skeptical because they did not have any sort of belief in this person. And King Claudius he was more cleverer, what people have, thought about him. And people used to think that he is not that capable. Okay, people used to think that he is not that capable king. So he wanted to prove himself. Who? King Claudius. So King Claudius wanted to prove himself in front of the people of Rome. So what he did, he invaded Britain in 43 AD. Although he also had the support from Roman army. So he invaded Britain during 43 AD and captured the land. So this is how Roman people, they ruled for around 4th century on the land which we call today is England. Okay. So after Roman people and I would say in between, there were two tribes, Picts and Scots. So Picts were basically from the northern area of Britain and Scots were from Ireland. So do not get confused that Scots were from Scotland. Okay, Scots were from Ireland. So Picts and Scots, they used to frequently invade during the reign or the ruling time period of Roman people. So all in all हुआ ये कि इतनी ज़्यादा इनका invasion हो गया था, at the end Roman people had to leave the land. क्योंकि जो area इनका था Roman kingdom, देखो अभी Roman जो emperor थे, they were living on the land of Britain. Okay, they have captured the land, the foreign land to be precise. But on the other hand, इनकी खुद की लैंड पर, इनके खुद के एरिया में रोम में क्या हो रहा था, थोड़े से टर्मोइल हो रहे थे. तो अपनी लैंड को बचाने के लिए या अपने एरिया को बचाने के लिए ये वापस चले गए थे. एंड समवेयर पिक्ट्स एंड स्कॉट्स वर आल्सो द रीजन बिहाइंड दैट. So after that, what we see, Anglo-Saxons. So when you read the time period, Anglo-Saxons ruled from 450 AD to 1066 AD, right? But the invasion started from Anglo-Saxons time period was from 407 AD. Okay, so they started invading during 407 AD and captured the land which we call today's England. So captured the area in 450 AD. Okay. So Anglo-Saxons, basically during this time period, what you will find that they have, segregated the area. I mean, इन्होंने distribute कर दिया था वो area in 7 parts. Wessex, Sussex, Essex. Okay, I'll write down the name. Wessex, Sussex, Essex, Northumbria, East Anglia, Kent and Wales. So they have divided the land or the area of England in 7 parts. Okay, इस टाइम तक जो है इंग्लैंड नहीं बना था, फिर बाद में इंग्लैंड वर्ड आता है व्हेन एंगल्स रूल्ड ऑन द लोअर पार्ट ऑफ द ब्रिटेन. I'll let you know in detail in the upcoming video. So अभी तक जितना मैं पढ़ा रही हूँ आप बस उस पर ध्यान दीजिए, because I'll clear your basics and this series will certainly help you in your UGC net. You have to make the notes out of the videos or the series, and it will certainly help you in your KVS and NVS PGT English and TGT English exam. Okay, so and DSSB also. So during Anglo-Saxon periods, what we see that Vikings, they were frequently attacking, okay, and in fact not only during the time of Anglo-Saxons, in fact after the Anglo-Saxons and before them Vikings were attacking. So Vikings का जो attack हुआ था, that was from 8th century to 11th century to be precise, and Vikings were from the country like Norway, Sweden, Denmark, okay, and apart from this apart from this, you need to remember that before 43 AD, during the time period of this, so before 43 AD, you will not find any sort of written records. The period is known as prehistoric time period, okay. So in in Anglo-Saxons time period, what you need to remember that they divided Britain in 7 parts, and these are the 7 parts, and during this time period Vikings used to attack, and it was a saying that Vikings were very dangerous, they came from sea area, root area, and I have told you the countries, these 3 countries, Denmark, Norway and Sweden, है ना. And इसके अलावा what you need to remember is 3 tribes were there, like Angles, Saxons and Jutes, and 4th one also there, Danes, but Danes could not go too much forward. That's why we do not we do not study about that particular tribe, okay. Now after Anglo-Saxons, what you see, the time period of William the Conqueror, Norman conquest time period, right. So Anglo-Normans, okay, Anglo-Normans. So Norman conquest happened that time. That battle is known as Battle of Hastings, and I'll be discussing this in upcoming videos in detail, okay. So after Anglo-Saxons, what you find, Anglo-Normans, and that time Norman conquest happened, and the time period started from 1066 to, okay, so here 300 or 340, you can the time period, the timeline is not that precise, the date is not that precise, because in 1300 what you find that Middle English period started, 1340 में चौसर का टाइम पीरियड आ जाता है, राइट. सो 1066 to 1340 तक व्हाट वी सी नॉर्मन पीपल, एंग्लो नॉर्मन. ओके, एकदम से पीछे से फोन आ गया था बिकॉज आई एम रिकॉर्डिंग फ्रॉम द फोन इटसेल्फ, सो द फोन रैंग एंड इट वाज काइंड ऑफ अर्जेंट. It's okay. So now where were we? So we were basically talking about Anglo-Normans. So William the Conqueror, Battle of Hastings happened, and William the Conqueror, how he invaded, why he invaded. So I'll be discussing these few minor details with you, very minute detail I'll be discussing with you, but you need to have your pen, copy and whatever, pencil with you, so that you can write down, you can draw the flow chart and you can prepare, right. So what you need to remember, I'll be telling you in nutshell. Celts, Celts, after them who came? Roman people. In Roman people you need to remember Julius Caesar and King Claudius. After that you need to remember during the time period Picts and Scots, they sort of invaded, and Anglo-Saxons time period then started from 450 AD to 1066 AD, but the invasions happened from Anglo-Saxon period from 407 AD. And during this time period Vikings came, and they were from Norway, Sweden, Denmark. Okay, so these people are known as Scandinavians. Okay, you need to remember Scandinavians. So after them Norman people came, Norman conquest happened, and Anglo-Normans rule the land, right. I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and you can follow me on Instagram and Telegram as well. I'll be sharing the link in the description box. If you have any sort of doubt, you can leave your doubts in comment section, and if you like this video then please hit the like button, एंड कमेंट्स में वो भी लिख देना कि आपको ये सीरीज़ अच्छी लग रही है, ठीक है. थैंक यू सो मच, बिकॉज आपके जो कमेंट्स हैं इट सॉर्ट ऑफ गिव्स मी मोटिवेशन. थैंक यू, बाय बाय, मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में.